Hello, it's been a while. Thank you for understanding I was taking a break. Sorry it was longer than I thought. In this video I will be going over the next steps for my channel, my thoughts and opinions about everything that has happened recently. To understand where I'm coming from in its full context, please watch the entire video before commenting. Thank you. So I tried to push forward with the Lil Nas X video after the hijab one, but I quickly learnt I was burnt out and needed a longer break. The hijab incident really knocked my motivation, plus I went from being a part of the DS community to leaving. That in itself was really hard since the community meant so much to me, something I've always mentioned on my channel. Plus some personal life issues followed, and I was going through some things, so I needed to slow down, not just YouTube, but in general. That's why I was reluctant to make videos. I needed to clear my mind and get back to a positive mindset before I started new content. It made a world of difference. Getting the support from so many people helped, but it's still a work in progress. I don't think it would make sense to try and pretend like nothing happened, so I'm just going to share my opinions over these last 3 weeks. I think a lot of us felt low after what happened. This whole hijab situation has had such a negative impact on so many people. The hijab video needed to be made because the people watching me deserve the truth and to know why I was leaving DS. This was because it was coming from the top, and the evidence was undeniable because it was coming directly from Val. Then all of the events that happened afterwards with Val's developers quitting due to unfair pay among other situations were just too much. During these 3 weeks, I needed to take a step back to analyze what the heck was going on, but also find some resolve. The purpose of this video is not to go over everything that has happened. I think it's better to move on from all of it. All the information is out there. If anyone wants to know what's been going on, feel free to check out Divine Sister T on Instagram. Out of respect to the developers, it's not my story to tell. They said what they needed to say and we should respect it. The reason I am making this video is because there are several things I want to address. I want to talk briefly about my thoughts on what happened, how it affected me, and what I plan to do next with my channel. So before I begin, please do not send hate to Valindra, to the DS community players and staff, or to anyone else mentioned in this video. There's a huge difference between speaking up respectively and sending hate. Hate is never acceptable. Okay, so to begin with something positive, so many of you are so truly kind-hearted, understanding and incredibly intelligent. I was reading every single comment, reading your experiences, opinions and words of support. It meant everything. I'm so beyond lucky that I have such an amazing, mature-minded audience. I don't know what I did to deserve it. Thank you so much. However, there were select few comments of people being ignorant and blindly supporting Valindra's actions. At this point, if you choose to ignore it, you are really trying your best to justify Islamophobia, so go ahead and do your thing. You should realize that it's silly to defend and speak for Valindra when Valindra can speak for herself and can admit what she did was wrong. To truly support someone is to tell them the truth and hope they improve. Not blindly condone and ignore all the bad behaviors they display. Anyone who sends hate is doing something unforgivable. You are contributing to the decline of someone's mental health. However, nobody should be using the hate to silence people, especially if someone is informed and respectfully expressing themselves. Getting backlash must be horrible, but it's only happening because of a hijab-phobic comments and the amount of days Val spent excusing it. You need to address the problem, not the reaction. You cannot control the reaction, but you can do something about addressing the issues. So I hope Val, for the sake of her community and herself, take genuine steps to do better. There's a big task at hand, so I hope the issues are dealt with directly instead of ignoring it. The community is falling apart. It cannot take any more scandals or toxicity. The community may eventually be fine, as long as nothing else problematic happens and critical staff members stick around. Without the developers, who fully understand the game, there will be a lot of bugs and glitches to the games, so that is very worrying. Their absence is surely felt. They will be missed dearly by the community as well as everyone else who has left. Your impact was big and will be remembered. However, there are always new people joining the community who have no clue what's happening, so eventually people will move on. I remember the good old days, being an islander, enjoying the games, but now I know too much. People ask me if I will ever return to the community. I'd have to see some big changes, but most likely no. Since the DS community has a history of repeating the same mistakes. An apology is not a magical reset. It alone does not fix the issue. It's the start. Showing you are taking those steps is needed to prove there can be change. Actions speak louder than words. A lot of necessary truths have been unveiled and the true characters of people have been revealed. From now on, I hope we can all move on, forgive and let go because it is needed. There's just too much negativity going on right now, we don't need more of it. I hope I addressed everything and that clears up how I think and feel about the situation and my will to move to more positive things. My advice to everyone is to not judge each other for leaving or staying. People need to do what they feel comfortable/happy with. All of the members and staff deserve better. I hope people who continue to be a part of it protect themselves and their mental health. Please be kind, don't send hate or judge one another. Don't try to silence others because you don't like their opinions and never feel afraid to speak up. Please be responsible about what you say and the impact it can have on others. You never know what people are going through personally/mentally. Please put yourself first. There's a history of people who have built this community to be what it is today at the expense of their well-being. Don't work yourself to the point of exhaustion. Put your needs first because if you don't, no one else will. I hope those who remain improve the community and their efforts are appreciated and valued. I want to say thanks to everyone who reached out to me for all your kind words and thoughts. It may have been a simple act for you, but it made such a big difference to me. I didn't tell anyone what I was going to do, and they still remained impartial, supportive and kind. It makes me feel so incredibly lucky. I don't know how else to express my gratitude to people I have worked with, on my group and peers. Thank you so much. I hope to continue making these amazing connections with people. I hope to continue making content on my channel that people can enjoy. I hope my hijab video was helpful to those of you who wanted to understand or vent. That you were able to find some peace in hearing other people's words, opinions and stories in the comment section like I did. I will be taking everyone's suggestions and make videos, so if you want to see anything specific, you may comment down below. The next video I post after this will be a compilation of all my memories that I need to free space on my PC. These are my memories and I want to put them all in one place on my channel, if I ever want to look back on it. Someone left a comment on one of my old videos that cracked me up. Alert! She already quit the community, she won't answer your questions anymore. I'll try my best to always be here, but I most likely won't be making any update videos on the applications. A vast majority of the answers people are looking for are already in the videos, though for the time being. They will probably become outdated soon. However, there are loads of people in the community you can ask instead if you have other questions. The nurses/experienced players are normally happy to help. So to summarize, I'm back and I'm going to start uploading more. I still stand by all my statements and thank you wholeheartedly for the support. This has been a whirlwind. My channel grew so fast that I haven't been able to upload stuff I started preparing months ago. Time flew. Thank you so much for 6K subscribers, and I'm excited about the new direction of my channel. Love you all so much, thank you for watching and I will catch you in my next one.